tell us what you're eating today? Worms.
Worms. I mean, you worms.
Okay, and how do the worms taste? What kind of flavor is there?
I didn't get the taste of it, so I'll try it. Tastes like nothing.
Like nothing? Is there any texture to them?
Smooth texture.
Mhm.
It's not bad at all.
Okay, is this your first time eating insects?
Yes, it is.
And do you think that this is something that you might try again? Are you gonna maybe try any other dishes?
Yeah, definitely. Try it.
Okay, great. And was there any kind of is there any reason why you thought maybe you wouldn't try it, or you were just like all about it?
I'm all about it. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. Can you tell us what you'll be trying today?
I'm going to try the different insects that are here, the mealworm and the ants and the grasshoppers and the other alternative proteins.
Okay, go ahead and try them for us.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah,
Oh,
you want to go
okay.
ahead and meet some? Tell us how it is, how you're feeling about it.
Are you staying in lunch?
It's good.
Yeah, how is the taste and the texture?
Grab one and study.
It's kind of crunchy, kind of like a nut, it tastes like.
Okay, interesting. And is this your first time trying insects?
No, it is not. I tried some at the insect fair that UCR had in downtown Riverside. They had grasshoppers there.
Okay, so you're hooked. You're coming back for more. Do you think this is something that you would incorporate into your diet if it was made more available?
I think I would.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Right. Can you tell us what you will be eating right now?
I believe these are seasoned silkworms. Are they?
Yeah, silkworm.
Salt with salt and pepper.
All right, go ahead and give them a try.
I didn't taste it yet.
You haven't tasted it, so shouldn't you taste it yet? Yes.
I want to do it in front of the camera.
Oh, okay. You want to do it now?
No,
Do it. Do it with me. I'm scared. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good reaction. What are you both thinking about the taste?
I chewed it too fast.
Too fast? Okay, maybe a little
I-
slower?
I like it.
Yeah?
Can you really taste the salt and pepper on it?
Yeah,
Does it
a
bring
little
out
bit.
A little bit?
And they're
They're crispy. They're very crispy. They're
Do you
very-
think they'd maybe be good on any kind of dishes, or are they just good by
Yeah.
themselves?
I think it would be good on salad.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this your first time eating insects today, or have you tried them before?
I tried cricket, but I never tried mealworms. So
It's very good. It's my first time.
yeah.
Oh,
So I
great.
went straight for the mealworm.
You seemed a little bit nervous. Is there any reason like why you felt nervous and were able to overcome that?
In my culture, we're not used to. I mean, my culture does eat insects, but I just think normally we don't think of them as a food source, and so I was a little scared. But I mean, it's not so different from like sushi or any other kind of meat, right?
That's what we were saying before.
So you think you'll try different ones now that you've gotten it over for the first time?
Yeah, I think I was gonna be more scared of this one, so the fact that I was straight into this one kind of will help me with the rest.
Okay, great. Thank you. You trying for us today?
Vlog grasshopper.
Grasshopper. All right, give it a go. Oh, when you're done chewing, just let us know how it tasted.
It tastes like grasshopper.
Grasshopper. All right. How was the texture?
Crunchy.
Did you think it kind of added to the avocado of the guacamole, or no? Did you like it? Is it something you'd eat in your guacamole on the regular, or maybe just a one-time
I think I'd
thing?
rather just have regular guac, to be honest.
Okay, and was this your first time eating an insect?
Yes.
Is it something that you would try again, or what do you think? You can be honest.
I know, but I mean, maybe to try it, but I wouldn't eat this like regularly.
Okay, well thank you. Thanks for your time. What will you be eating for us today?
I believe this is a salad sprinkled with ants.
All right, give it a
Yeah,
try.
let's see what this is all about. Okay. Interesting texture.
What is it? What is the texture?
It's
How
kind
would
of
you
like
describe that?
it's kind of like salads I've had that have quinoa in them. Yeah. There's a distinct savoriness about it.
Okay.
Yeah, it adds a different level of flavor.
Is
It's kind
there-
of
Okay, so like quinoa texture and just kind of like soaks up the salad dressing maybe, or
It definitely does. No, there's a strong tang, and I'm not sure if that's coming just from the ants or if it's from the combination of the ants and the dressing.
okay.
But it's a unique flavor, and there's fruit in here. That's good. I feel like it's really sour, so it needs the fruit to sort of balance it. But I think it's really great.
Is this your first time trying insects in a dish before?
I tried the mealworms just like 5 minutes ago, and those are great. I like those a lot.
Okay, so have you always wanted to try insects and just never really had an opportunity, or it's not really something you've thought about before?
It was more so that I never considered it until I saw a video about it online, about alternative proteins. And I kind of thought, like, maybe that's an option, actually. Maybe that could be a better source of protein than the traditional, cows and pigs and whatnot.
And is this something that you think you would try again in the future?
Absolutely. If they made this more easily accessible, I would probably choose this over any meat.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Now you brought the bugs for today's lunch with you. What made you pick crickets, ants, mealworms? What made you pick those specific selections?
Well, first I have to clarify, those are not crickets that you're serving, those are grasshoppers.
Okay.
They're called chapulines and they're from Mexico. So what I actually did was I looked on my shelves, what do I have lots of right now? And I have lots of black ants. They're from China. They're imported. And I had lots of chapulines. And I actually ordered some mealworms because I know from other programs that they've been really popular. They're seasoned with cracked pepper and sea salt, so they're really good.
And so seeing all of these people today participating, and most of them, or a lot of them, it's their first time eating insects.
Yeah.
Is this really common to what you might see other places, that people are really coming with an accepting attitude?
It's funny you should ask that question. I find in general that people are more enthusiastic in California. They're like the I'll try anything once crowd. If I do the same program in New York, for example, people are a lot more skeptical. Mostly because they're only seeing things like cockroaches and mosquitoes and bed bugs. They see bugs that they're worse in these really big eastern cities. But California is such a green area, and there are insects everywhere. People have better attitudes about them.
I'm sorry, I'm making these questions on the spot.
Yeah.
So which one of these that you brought, which one is your personal favorite?
I really like the Mexican grasshoppers. They're called chapulines. They're from the Oaxaca area. They're wild harvested. So if someone goes out and collects grasshoppers, they roast them and they season them with chili and lime and all the salt. So they're really tasty. They're currently selling chapulines at baseball games in the Seattle Mariners. Baseball games, you get little cups, about 4-ounce cups for $5, and they sell hundreds of them in every game, so they're very popular right now.
And I'm curious, just like with like salmon and other things, is there an actual taste difference between wild and harvested on a farm?
Well, I don't know, because grasshoppers are mostly harvested wild. Very few people actually raise them, certainly in the United States. But the thing about the chapulines is people have been eating those for thousands of years. They're literally pre-Hispanic snacks. Before Columbus and Spaniards came through, people were eating these 500 years ago. It was a traditional food. So it's a heritage food, and I like that. I was going to also say, as far as popularity, I did a taste testing at the Microsoft campus in Seattle. So they're like all these, I don't know what you want to call them, techies, trying all these different things. They like the mealworms with the sea salt and cracked pepper the best. So that's why I ordered those for this trip. They're the People's Choice Award winner.
Okay, great. Anything else you want to tell us about eating insects real
Well,
quick?
I'm going to talk about this in my program today, but insects are a really great alternative food to things like cattle, for example, are incredibly wasteful. When you're raising cattle, you need about 2,000 gallons of water for 1 pound of steak. That's a lot. And the same thing, 16 pounds of food to get 1 pound of meat. So some insects don't even need water at all. So they're way better in terms of harvestable choice, sustainable, and also things like they don't require so much food to produce a pound of cricket, maybe a pound and a half of food. So it's a better deal for agriculture. We just are so locked into a tradition. Well, everyone has to have a hamburger. It's time to change that.
And I actually had one additional question. I was just curious. So we have here served today, I believe it's a burger with beef and mushroom mixed together.
Yeah.
What do you think about a burger with insects mixed into it?
You know, there are insect burgers, period, with no beef in them.
Okay.
Which I think is a great idea. And some of these things, they're getting more and more sophisticated in the way they produce them. So you'd be hard pressed to tell whether it's a regular hamburger or a bug burger.
Okay, great.
There
Thank you.
go. Next.
What will you be trying today?
Salt and pepper meal. Look into the camera.
Yeah, you're looking. All right, go ahead and give them a go.
Okay.
All right, interesting way to eat them. Oh, it's an interesting way to eat them. I like that.
People don't do that.
First one today. Great.
Okay. When I usually like.
Yeah, usually just put, no, you went before them. So how do they taste?
It's like eating one of those like veggie chips, like a veggie straw. Like it's that texture, but it's a little spicier because of the pepper. It's like if you were to put pepper on wood shavings.
And it's kind of silly because
But it feels better because I'm getting like nutritional value out of it, right?
yeah, right.
Yeah. So is this your first time eating insects?
I lived like a cricket lollipop, but that was like mostly just sugar around the cricket.
Okay, what do you
I would
think?
say
Do you
so.
think you'd maybe keep trying these if they were made a bit more available?
Yeah, if they were available, I would eat exclusively bugs.
Great, thank you. All right, so what will you be eating for us today?
I will be eating flavor mealworm.
All right, go ahead and give it a go. What are you thinking?
Tastes like chips.
Like
It doesn't
chips?
taste like has no specific, I would say, insect taste to it. It tastes like regular chips.
Okay, and is this your first time eating an insect?
No, actually, I've had silkworm before.
Silkworm, okay.
Yeah.
And so this is mealworm. Does it taste any different to you?
I think since it's smaller and it's fried, it tastes like chips to me, but actually really delicious.
Awesome. So you would give it another try if it's available.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, thank you. What will you guys be eating first today?
The mealworm.
Mealworms. All right, give them a go.
Excellent.
Right? How would you describe them? Do you like them or crunchy?
Spicy.
Really like
It's like a bite.
Airy.
All right, and what do we have up next? Cricket chocolate chip cookies?
Yep.
Chocolate chirp. All right, let's give that one a go.
These are good. Yeah. These are excellent.
Do they taste, can you taste the cricket in them?
No. I don't know what they taste like. I don't know what they taste like.
How do they compare to like a regular chocolate cookie?
A little creamier. No. Yeah. They're really good. It's actually softer than most cookies I've had.
Softer than most cookies? Okay, so I think the cricket is ground up then, so it doesn't really have any of the...
Yeah.
Okay, and what did you just, that chip you just did, what was
No,
that?
the cricket chip.
Cricket flour chip? And can you taste any? Does it taste like a tortilla chip, or how does it compare?
Yeah, this is tortilla chip.
Okay.
It's like,
So do you think you would, out of the three of those, which ones were your favorites?
the cookie. Chocolate syrup cookie was excellent. After the cookie, the mealworms, then the syrup crackers.
Okay, so crackers do last. So do you think that any of those you would really incorporate into your regular diet?
Yeah.
All of them, or?
I feel like the chocolate syrup cookie.
What about the mealworms? Would you go out and buy those? Maybe? No?
Maybe. Yeah. I'll have to try more flavors.
But you're most accepting of the cookie.
Yeah, the cookie was excellent.
All right, great.
Exquisite.
Thank you.
Divine. Thank you.
Okay, and what is your name and what is your topic you'll be speaking on today?
So my name is Gustavo Plasencia and I'm looking at the Blended Burger Project.
Okay, and what do you have in your hand there?
I have a chocolate cookie that's made with packets.
All right, do you want to go ahead and give it a go?
But anyhow, you were wondering, I remember people got it.
How was it?
It's awesome. Very lovely.
So do you think that this is something that maybe could be incorporated into our dining halls in the future?
I think so. I mean, I think it's something that's overpowering. It's very subtle, so that's something you could definitely consider.
All right, thank you.
So hi, we have here is Dr. Taylor Weiss from the Arizona Center for Allergy Technology Innovation. Can you tell us more about the projects and works you do with the center?
Sure. So AskCaddy is sort of the premier test bed in the United States for academic interactions. We provide most of the outdoor data, especially for the Department of Energy, in setting sort of national policy on allergy and allergy investment and research. So many parts of those projects are individual PIs focused on things like increasing carbon capture from the environment or increasing biomass productivities. I particularly focus on bioproducts, so co-products, so increasing the value associated with production of allergy, because the largest impediment that we face is usually cost. The technology is sound, the costs associated with it need to come down. And put it in context, agriculture has had tens of thousands of years to develop into a mature product. Algae, we've really only gotten deeply into it in 40 years, so there's a lot of work to do and there's definitely a lot of improvement.
You mentioned it earlier, but what are some surprising facts people want to know about algae, like how much it actually is in our food products already?
There's a lot of algae in your food that you don't know about. Soft serve ice cream is soft because of algae. You've got algae in your toothpaste. Almond milk contains algae-related products. That's how almond milk came to be so popular. There's a lot of it, and it's growing to be more and more because, in particular, it's a source of vitamin supplementation in a lot of foods of that nature.
Would you say, is that what you're looking forward to more in advancements of research into algae, or what else? What other projects are you excited about maybe going forward into this field?
So algae is so multifunctional. So we primarily focus on it as an idea of alternative agriculture. So products which land plants are not good at giving us, are inefficient, or more importantly, we don't want to displace food production from agriculture, or making more biological products. So for example, I research bioplastics. We want to make more food, we don't want to displace food production and plastic production, but bioplastics, biodegradable plastics is obviously greatly in demand and an area that would help improve, especially aquatic world health and safety and things like that, or food stores. So it's this tandem approach of we can improve, say, aquaculture by having bioplastics, but we don't want to use land resources to do it. Algae are great because they don't need cold water, they don't need arable land, and they're really good at recycling nutrition. So another aspect we look a lot at is wastewater. So say manure reprocessing or even straight wastewater. And we do all this using the sun, so it's solar powered bioproduction.
Thank you so much, Dr. Weiss, and thank you for coming to our event today and sharing this information with UCR students and our local community here in Riverside, California.
Thank you very much for the invitation.